Before I start the show, it's Burton Week in Whistler, March 24th to 28th, so head on up. Today it's Follow the Leader hit laps with the goats, and tomorrow there's a free step-on demo at the Showcase Shop. Friday, March 27th is Women's Ride Day with 2027 Burton and Anon demos. And Saturday, it's the Showcase Showdown, bank slalom plus mini pipe contest and an after party at Max Fish in Whistler. During Burton Week, use hashtag Showcase Your Line to enter the video contest. Post your best park line under 30 seconds, and you can win big. The FNRad Snowboard Podcast is presented by Flojoy Water. Burton Snowboards offers the best boards, boots, bindings, outerwear, gloves, first layer, helmets, goggles, and more. Burton products work because they're designed and tested by snowboarders who ride. If you live in Vancouver, check out the new Burton flagship store on 4th Avenue at Burrard. Hey listeners, this one's for you. Upline Brewing is beer for snowboarders by longtime Pacific Northwest shredder and FNRad listener Carl Montoya, who started Upline so you can crack a cold one anytime. No buzz, no slowdown, just good vibes. Unlike most NA beers, these actually taste legit, and they're brewed with adaptogens for a mellow uplift. The Steezy Golden Lager and Crushin' IPA come in at just 25 and 50 calories and feature artwork from local legends like Quincy Quigg. Have one at lunch, grab another lap, hit the after party, and still wake up for first chair or the bank slalom podium. Drinking regular beers, toss some Uplines into the lineup. The natural electrolytes help you stay hydrated and keep crushing. FNRad listeners score 15% off at uplinebrewing.com with code FNRAD, or set up a subscription, save more, and never run out. Upline Brewing, brewed to adapt, crafted to elevate. Fixed bindings are now guaranteed for life. The new Block 5s are a perfect blend of performance and simplicity. I can adjust the straps on the fly without tools, and they're consistently comfortable and easy to get into and out of. All the new fixed bindings look and ride incredibly, so go buy fixed bindings today at your local fixed dealer or check out fixedbindingco.com. Bluebird Coffee Tuning and Rentals in Squamish, BC is the coolest new stop just 20 seconds off the Sea to Sky Highway on your way to Whistler. Drop in for the world's best cup of coffee, killer smoothies, and a true local vibe born out of 90s snowboard culture and music. They offer performance ski and snowboard tunes with state-of-the-art equipment. They've got premium rental fleets of Jones, Salomon, Libtech, and Burton, including Burton step-ons. And if you haven't gotten yourself one yet, Bluebird will even sell you a rad power bike. These bikes are so fun. For a blend of expert knowledge, convenience, and a lot of charm, stop in and say hi to Bluebird, the raddest mandatory new stop on your way to Whistler. Lock in and let go with Anon's magnetic face mask integration, built to keep you seamlessly covered from the elements, and Magnatech quick lens change technology that makes swapping lenses effortless even with gloves or mitts on. Enhance contrast and clarity with perceived lenses and get the most accurate perception of the surrounding environment regardless of light and weather conditions. Clarity starts where distraction ends. Full face coverage, complete presence. Check out Anon's helmets, goggles, and MFI face masks at an Anon dealer near you or at AnonOptics.com. Support also comes from the Pro Standard. Ken Achenbach has done it again with the push-button quick release for step-on bindings. Get them at ProStandard.com before they sell out. Pacific Border, Vancouver's premium snow skate and surf shop on West 4th Avenue. Check out PacificBorder.com. And 1910, the collaborative artworks of Jamie Lynn and Scof, two friends on a creative journey together, bonded by their love of art, music, and snowboarding. Go to the number 9teen10.com for their latest collection. We need to thank our friends at Mount Seymour, Grouse Mountain, and Cypress Mountain for their continued support of FNRad, as well as Essential Toothpaste tabs. I love them. I use them. Go buy them today. This week's guest is Blake Moller, or BMO The Barrel Seeker on Instagram. He's a fierce competitor at natural selection, and seeing him ride live was all time. Blake won the Freeride World Tour in 2022. He has a charging, big mountain, backcountry style and a calm personality, making him a true FNRad guest. Please enjoy.
Kind of, yeah, more like, kind of like based out of Salt Lake, and then just kind of like go from there, you know. But yeah, it's a good little home base. Airport's close, and
I think it's the hub
located.
of the wheel.
Yeah,
for professional snowboarding.
Yeah,
that's where everybody is
for sure. Yeah.
No, I mean, Whistler's another hub for sure, but like those guys got to go down to Salt Lake for events and for things.
For sure, yeah. And then I feel like we come up to Whistler to film when it's good and stuff. You know?
When it's good, yeah.
Canadian hub for sure is Whistler, I think.
Yeah. Who are you guys up in Whist when you're going up there?
We haven't been up this year, but last year we were hanging with we were doing a 686 video last year, so like Belzeal was showing us around there, and
sweet.
Yeah, he knows what's up, and then
yeah, man.
Yeah, that was super rad. And then the Sarge was kind of giving us his intel.
Dare up there with you guys.
Yeah.
That's sick.
Yeah, it was rad.
Sarge is the best.
He's literally the best.
Still charging. I love that he basically owns that little road gap. I shouldn't say little. It's fucking rad.
The cat gap at Baker. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's his shit. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw a guy
shut it down multiple times.
Saw a guy case on that in like 93 or 94.
Oh, gnarly.
He still doesn't shred now.
That's a not caseable one.
Knee blaster. Yeah, that was not fun.
No doubt.
Not fun to see. Oh, Brad limping out.
Oh.
But yeah, so you grew up in Michigan?
No, we're all originally from Michigan. Mm-hmm. And then when I was about like 2 or 3, we moved to Colorado. So I was raised in Colorado, but all my family besides my mom and dad are in Michigan. So we go back there quite a bit. Big Michigan sports fan. So we make it back there for like a couple, try to go for like one game a year, one football game, and then try to catch, the Wings when we can, of course. But now it's kind of nice because Utah has a hockey team. So I know my little brother and parents have gone to watch the Wings when they're in Utah for the past couple of years.
That's what the team is called, the Wings?
Oh, the Red Wings, like Detroit Red Wings. Yeah. From Michigan, but then Michigan. Utah is like the Mammoth, I think.
Oh, I got you. So those, it's like in Vancouver when Toronto comes in place. Everybody comes out. Yeah. It's insane.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, rad, man.
Hell yeah.
So what part of Colorado do you grow up in, and like, when do you start snowboarding? Pretty young, or?
Yeah, I was like 4 when I started snowboarding from skateboarding. Yeah, 4 or 5, and then I grew up in Edwards, Colorado. It's like just kind of like right outside Vail, like 20-30 minutes outside Vail.
Sick.
So grew up riding there, and then like the home mountain was Beaver Creek.
Dope.
Yep. So like you get out of school and you'd go right up to Beaver Creek, but mainly grew up riding like copper and riding park and pipe and shit.
Yeah. That was your focus. Did you have a coach early on?
Oh yeah. I did like all the teams out there. We were all kind of like a part of most of my friends we were all on like the same team. And,
is that kind of where competitive snowboarders all come from at the high level now? Like they were coached? I feel like as kids kind of thing?
I think so, yeah, for sure. Yeah. I feel like there's some like that aren't, if they got like parents that are like super into snowboarding as well, but
right, like JF's kids or something.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
but they might have got coached too, actually.
I'm sure, because they're like on the Canadian national team, or they were. Juliet is for sure, but I think like mostly my friends, and it's just kind of like a good way. I think like almost like a daycare for them, but
sure.
Send us off on the weekends.
You need it at this point. Like that's how you get to that level. Like a few years ago, I had Mikey Cicerelli on. He was the first guest that I talked to that I was like, oh, he came up in coaching.
Right.
Like, I mean, I'm from an era that if you had a coach, it was a little bit lame. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like you were more, to some of us, but to most of us, it was like, just get drunk.
Yeah, just go ride.
Go get fucked up at night and then ride all day.
Totally, yeah.
But then the level was like lower, right? Like that's just the way it was at that time, especially.
I think in like different ways, yeah. Like, we all go back and watch all those old videos and it still stands the test of time. But like, yeah, I think like from like a fundamental standpoint or something, like it's especially just like riding park and like doing all that, like growing from a young age, like definitely can't hurt, I guess, just,
I'm always blown away, but like at what age would you have learned like a 7 or something like that?
Yeah. I mean, probably like, I feel like I was a bit of a late bloomer, but like, there's kids that are doing like double corks that are like 8 years old now, but it's like, I think I was probably like between 10 and 12, maybe, when I started doing that stuff.
No.
But it was like, sketchy. I don't even think my coach like wanted me to be doing them, but it was more when I was like with my brothers. Yeah. We'd be like, oh, I can do it, dude. I'm like, fuck it. Just keep looking.
So you have older brothers?
I have an older and a younger brother.
Oh, sick.
Yeah. And they both ski, and my little brother kind of splits his time. He snowboards and skis. So
sick.
Yeah.
And did you guys, I mean, the backcountry in Colorado's kind of dangerous until like late season,
super, right? Yeah, super dangerous. So it's kind of more like, we'd ride like park all winter, and then once it kind of like got a little warm and kind of like, became safer, we would like, but it's all like, it's kind of more like, you'd go maybe, and I did this later in life, like when I was like 18, but then you'd like go like kind of more like split board vibe up like a mountain or something, and still like didn't even really do that much. But yeah, the mountains are beautiful for sure.
There's some cool passes too that you can just drive your car up.
Oh yeah, just go straight from there. Yeah, for sure. No, it's cool. Yeah. Beautiful mountains, but all the resorts are like on the hills next to the mountains, I feel like, because it's like,
I haven't
you go to like Whistler or something, the peak chair gets you right up to the top of it, basically.
Here, Revy, oh my God.
Oh, for sure. You get right on like Mount Mackenzie. It's crazy.
Yeah, I just did probably my favorite run of my life yesterday.
Sick. You got on Stoke?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, we were pretty close to the front. There's still maybe 100 chairs in front of us.
Wow.
And so like on the way up, the panic was like, it's going to be gone, you know? And then it was completely on track, like top to mid station, basically.
That's funny, yeah.
Oh, it was epic.
That's cool, yeah.
What's your introduction to like the Freeride World Tour? Like, had you been competing in like X Games and stuff like that first?
No, I stopped doing like pipe. So I like did, park and pipe for a while, and then probably since I was like 14 or 15, I did just like half pipe. It was like kind of seemed like the norm was like, oh, like you kind of got to like choose one or something. Yeah. And I was pretty stoked on pipe, and did that for like till I was 15, or like just turned 16 in the summer. So I guess like did until I was like 15, and then I was like, you know what? Like met a couple like of my best friends today, like Luke and Miles, and they were like, like let's just like ride and let's just do what we want to do. And I was like, yeah, sick. So I stopped doing all that at 16 and just rode, and just been riding since. And then how I found the Freeride World Tour was, I was kind of like, did 1 year of college after high school, and my whole family went to go watch my older brother. He was a skier on the Freeride World Tour, and we all went to Verbier and watched him. And like, I was watching like Victor De La Rue, Gigi Ruff was in it, and like Sammy Lukey. Like it was just like a cool lineup, and they were all like riding this super gnarly face called the Bec de Ross, and I was like, whoa, like that looks really sick. I was like, I kind of want to try and do that. So yeah, then the next year I like did a couple events. You do like there's like three events in America that you could do like in like from like March on or something. It's like 3 just like quick events in like 3 weeks. And if you win it, then you make it to the FWT. So I like did that, and then I got a spot, and I did it for 2 years, and it was so sick, dude. I have like nothing but good things to say about that whole crew and scene. Like everybody just like loves to ride, and they all like, it's a cool scene. They all love to have a good time too, and it's it's really fun.
That's rad.
Yeah.
Did you? Yeah, you were at events where Travis would show up and he would be at them.
I never did it when he was at them.
But
my brother was. But didn't line up where I didn't meet him at that time.
I remember thinking like if Travis ever goes to these things, his style of riding, his aggressiveness, I think he could really do fucking well here.
For sure, yeah. And he would, and he'd win.
And he did. Right.
For sure.
But I get the vibe, too, that he was probably there scoping out for, what he was planning to do with NST.
For sure, yeah, I think so.
I'm trying to figure out, like, how does this work logistically or whatever. Right, yeah. I mean, he's Travis. He's,
He'll get it done. Yeah.
He'll get it done.
Yeah.
Maybe he's just there to compete, and it puts the idea in his brain. Who knows?
Right. Yeah.
Right. But what he's done with NST is like so next level.
Oh, it's so rad. Yeah. It's so, we're lucky to like have him, be able to like, you know, think it's a cool way of him to start up something that he's stoked about and like give back and then also be in it. It's like, you know, like for us as riders, it's like so sick to even just get the chance to like ride with him and like talk about lines and stuff, you know. It's like that's even just like a win. So yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, I guess there's a lot of people at the event. You don't get a lot of FaceTime with Travis. So yeah, when you do, you're kind of like,
yeah, you're kind of eating it up.
Sick.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. When did you first go to NST? What was your first one?
Last year was my first one. So I did like the duels last year in Jackson and then made it here. And then, yeah, so.
That's right. Who did you duel against? I
dueled against Gabe Ferguson.
Sick.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun chilling with him. He's the shit. It was cool. Yeah.
Yeah, those duels, it was like, I remember when it came to Whistler, people were like, holy shit, it's happening here.
Yeah.
And some people were like, oh, they've closed off a zone. You know, like it's like mixed reviews that like, oh, this whole section is going to be done with just these dudes.
Right. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
It's kind of elitist. That's what it is. It's
yeah.
like, but that's the whole point of natural selection is that it's like these sick ass spots.
Right. Yeah.
And people hammering them out.
Totally.
Like,
yeah.
Yeah. And like getting to ride them on track. That's important.
Yeah. No, it's funny, especially in Whistler, like so many people are sledding and getting after it. And then you show up and there's like a closed zone for a duel, you know, a couple years ago. And they're like, hell no.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's funny.
But that's dope. And then getting to ride here in the contest.
Yeah.
All the crazy cutting edge, like streaming a drone live and all
so
that
wild.
stuff.
Yeah.
They're pushing it. What was it like to get the phone call? Like, were you kind of expecting it? Did it?
No, I was
like,
no. Yeah, I was super like just surprised and stoked. And yeah, when they told me, I was like, hell yeah. I told my family and they, booked an Airbnb and we're like, yeah, we're coming for sure.
The whole family.
Yeah. So it's rad. Yeah.
Oh, that would be
super
so
cool.
Nice to like spend time up here with your family.
Oh, it's so cool. Yeah. No, it's so rad that they make it up. So yeah.
Yeah.
And who doesn't love this place? It's insane.
Yeah. I mean, I've just been riding it for 2 days. I'm like getting texts and people like, when are you going to come up? I think they have either opened the back bowl now or they're going to open it.
I think so. Yeah, I got a text this morning saying that it's all opened up.
Oh, it's open.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how fast that'll get tracked out.
I know. Sure, I think like, yeah, even, you know, the locals have been waiting a while.
Dude, they were hungry this morning.
Looks fucking sick up there.
Yeah, I was just looking at the whole ridge line yesterday going, everything is doable.
Yeah.
With the snow that they have
insane,
right now.
Yeah.
It's great. Yeah.
So sick.
So this year you're competing. Yeah, I mean, you're in the running. So dope.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. I mean, dude, it's cool just to be able to, you know, ride with all these like insane riders. You see the list and you're like, holy shit, this is kind of psychotic. So
seeing them all in the bar is like, what is going on?
I know the bar is a wild scene, huh? You're like, it's so sick. Yeah.
Walking in there and you're just going, oh my God. Every single person here is like a famous
It's insane.
snowboarder.
Yeah, totally. No, it's super rad. So yeah, stoked.
Yeah. You're riding for Salomon now?
Yep, Salomon. I've been with them for like 4 years now, and then 686 for 3 years, and then just got on like Autumn and Turtle Box as well. So it's like,
dude, that's
stoked.
Fun.
Yeah, super stoked. Yeah.
What kind of you worked on that project with 686? They did a movie. Was it last year or the year before?
They did it. So it was like. We filmed for 2 years for it.
Yeah.
We did a couple trips. We did like 2 trips in 24.
Yeah.
And then we tried to get as much as we could last year in 25.
Yeah.
So yeah, 686 did like a street video with their street team and then a backcountry video with their backcountry team.
I don't think I've seen the backcountry one.
Yeah, it's out there on YouTube called Curveball. Check it out.
Yeah, I will for sure.
Yeah,
it's super sick. Brad.
Yeah.
So what else in this year are you after? Like
so we're filming a Salomon video.
Sick.
Yep. So kind of same thing. Salomon's doing like It's the exact same thing, kind of like with their street dogs. They're doing a street video, and then backcountry we've been filming all year. So
Rad.
yeah.
Rad. You ride with Nils a bit?
Yeah, for sure. And he's gotten a little bit busier now that he's got a family and stuff. So
And moved to France,
yeah,
right?
so rad. But no, he's like really, he's one of my favorites to ride with. He's so fun and so fucking good.
Do you get to work with him, like with board specs
a little bit? Yeah, he like,
too?
yeah, I feel like my knowledge of specs and stuff aboard isn't quite up there, but it's super nice to like be able to talk to him because he'll take my, vocabulary and then make sense to the people that are actually making the boards. So it's super sick. Yeah, I talked to him a lot about the boards and the process since he started working there like 2 years ago. So, and now the board that he kind of has made, one of them that he's really made and put a lot of effort into is like my everyday board, the high path. And yeah, I don't think I'll be changing anytime soon. That's a sick board.
Are you a quiver guy or a one board guy? Like, do you try and
I switch it up for sure. Yeah, I'd say I kind of shuffle between 3 boards. This year has been more like 2 boards because Nils and Salomon made the high path.
Yeah.
And so I've been riding that a bunch and I really like that board. But usually it's like in previous years, it'd be like the Louis Paradis, the high path. And then when you kind of get into like bigger terrain, they make this stiff big mountain board called the Fast Lane. And that thing is just like a freaking bullet. So,
machine.
Yeah. So that's kind of fun. So yeah, when we go up to bigger mountains, you kind of like take that thing out for a spin and hopefully put the landing gear down.
Totally. How much strategy do you have up here
for the event?
Yeah. Like,
dude, it's like, I mean, I feel like that it's, I was talking to somebody about this the other day, like I was talking to Dara about this, but it's like, I kind of just look at it more as just like, like this is such a dreamland for snowboarding and like what they've made is insane. So this is like every time you go sledding and filming, like you're looking for kind of this exact mountain, like this face. So it's like, it feels more as if you're like, oh, what line would I like want to ride, or like what, like, what hit makes the most sense, rather than like doing the Freeride World Tour. A lot of times it's like a little bit, the conditions will be a little bit trickier and you get one run and it's like, it's a little bit more complex, I guess. I mean, no, this is super complex. Not to say that this isn't. There's definitely like, I don't know. I guess I'm not really thinking about like, oh, I wonder what are the judges going to score? It's kind of like what makes you stoked and like what makes sense, like what would kind of be like a good way to ride the mountain. So
that's really interesting because I was talking with Carter, the CEO, and kind of putting it together that, they're not aspiring to be like a governing body, which is like, that's how I would think. Like when I talked to Bertrand, he sounded like he wanted to be a governing body and create like an infrastructure
for the FWT, I mean?
For the the Freeride World Tour. That was kind of his vision for the future. Is like, this could be the ultimate contest ever,
right?
And the ultimate contest format, but it feels like the Lucy, like kind of changing natural selection formats over the years. It doesn't feel as regimented. And like you just said it's like you're not sitting there thinking of the judges as much. I mean, unless you really, really want to win, then of course you're going to be like, okay, what am I going to do? How are they scoring? Oh, what does that mean?
For sure, yeah.
Yeah, should I do flow? Should I do big tricks? What am I going to do?
And that's what's cool about like the way that they look at it. It's like, it's like purely just like overall impression, and it's like, basically like who gets them to like whose jaw is dropped, like who makes them, like the most impressed. And I feel like that is like, how to look at it. And then when you're filming, you're obviously just trying to ride to your best. So it's like it's more I compare it more to filming than like an event, I guess, that I would like do on the tour. So
yeah, it really is like tricks that would go in your part.
That's kind of the goal. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. What do you think about like something that goes super viral, like Bryn's backflip or something like that? Like, 'cause
I love it. I mean, that energy's so good, and it's like, I mean, love Bryn and his snowboarding. He's so sick. Yeah,
he is so sick.
Yeah. So, yeah, big fan, and I think that like that shit's sick. Something to be said for just like doing some for the crowd, you know. Like,
I think that's what it
especially after
is.
that,
Like when we were kids, like backflips, a little bit circus tricky and a little easier to do. Technically, the judges probably know this,
right? Yeah,
but then you can't argue with the crowd. Like that's like clip of the qualifiers.
yeah. It's just energy, you know. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's good shit. Yeah,
and super fun to look at. Like even
For
as
sure,
a critical eye, it's like, yeah, dude, that was.
I mean, you just
unreal.
falling, just like falling from the face of the earth. It's pretty sick.
Yeah, it's pretty dope.
Yeah,
yeah, a lot of friendships up here, like a little more like that vibe versus.
yeah, for sure.
I guess contests are like that too, though, right? You see your buddies, you're hanging out. I don't know how I'm gonna do, and you just a lot of waiting around.
Totally, yeah. It's a lot of chilling, and you know, we're all eating at the same restaurant, so you like get to catch up. But this one's like cool, like we were saying, you know, like all these people, like since I was young, like they've been around, so it's like cool for me to like step in and like introduce myself, and it, you know, it's cool. So it's like maybe don't like show up as friends with everybody, but like, you know, by the end of it, you're hanging out so much, and it's like super cool. And you know, I think that storms, you know, everybody's kind of going to similar places anyways before this, so it's like you kind of eventually cross paths. But yeah, dude, it's such like a chill vibe, and everybody has their own strategy or take, you know, and how they want to like prepare and stuff. But feel like we all see each other around, so
yeah,
cool.
Definitely hearing Mark McMorris earlier on say that, you know, his favorite win was natural selection.
Yeah,
this guy's won at the X Games and
he's
Olympics
won it all. Yeah,
like it says something about like the pedigree of the event, I think.
Totally, yeah.
They put a lot of good things together. Revy is such a sick spot for it. And the beating heart of it is like snowboarders. So that's dope.
It's so rad. Yeah, it's cool.
You might win a truck.
Yeah,
a turbo, like,
or a sled. Yeah,
sick.
For sure.
Yeah, man. So what's your plan for the
tomorrow?
Yeah,
dude. Yeah.
People up there scoping it out today, looking.
I think people are checking it out. Yeah, I heard it got a full reset, so that's like everything.
Did get a full reset.
So
with
everything's
the wind
back
and the
up. Yeah, which is insane. Yeah, definitely just kind of like, you know, probably. Well, I definitely will like look at some stuff on the computer and like try to get a good idea. So it's like, you know, head to head in the finals. So Gigi and I go first, or we don't go first. We're like we're just going against each other in the first round. Yeah. And then I don't really know how it works from there. Like, you know, hopefully like, you know, keep advancing or whatever, but I don't know how it works. But the head to head is cool. It's, you know,
Gigi's still just crushing it, eh?
He's so insane. Yeah,
he's
so
my
sick.
favorite to watch because he's from my era. Like,
he's insane. It's so sick. Yeah, he's such a rad dude, and
he's
still
nice
got
person,
the energy of like a freaking 16-year-old. You know?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. No, it's inspiring. You know, he's freaking 43, and it like makes you think that. Because I feel like the older generation was like, you know, you kind of had this idea, like, you know, we were talking about like Devin, you know, like I feel like in that era it was kind of like, oh, like, you know, somebody somewhere the social expectation was like that you're, you know, meant to stop at like 30 or 35, but like all these guys just keep going, you know.
Yeah, there are people that ducked out at 30 or like panic took roles at other business, like, you know, started just taking school or whatever to get out of it.
Totally.
But the industry didn't really, like it was always about the new stuff.
Sure.
Because
like
like you couldn't ride 2-year-old boots. They were pieces of shit. You know what I mean? Like everything was like
everything was evolving,
moving super fast.
Yeah.
So the industry tore through team riders like crazy, you know, and there's a lot of people that kind of got the shaft because they were just there like a little bit too early.
Right.
You know, but then there's so many factors in it, right? When Iguchi moved to Jackson, I think he essentially just said goodbye to the industry. He might be one that was like, "Oh, I'm reaching 30. I'm leaving. Like I'm done."
But I still want to go ride past.
And then like I think Travis was really the one who brought him back out. Was like he's like, dude, this guy is a legend from my childhood, and he's just like kicking it up here,
right? Yeah,
doing sick shit. And then Brian had this whole renaissance return to the limelight that was like dope.
Yeah,
no,
for sure,
we should have done that for everybody.
Oh, it's cool. Yeah. No, it's super sick.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, he's an absolute legend. They both are, obviously. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you ride Jackson? You ride all over the place.
Jackson a bit. Yeah, we did a little stint there this winter on the sleds, and yeah, it was good. It was staying cold there. Everywhere else in North America was warm. So, and then
warm.
Everybody else was in Japan. And
did you hit the Japan?
We
thing?
didn't. We didn't. We wanted to kind of just get a different aesthetic, I think, for the video, and like
that makes sense.
Switch it up. So instead, we went to Europe and scored a storm out there. So,
what are the Alps like? Like, is it as dodgy as
nuts.
it looks?
Like terrain wise and avi wise and stuff.
Yeah, man.
I mean, dude, it gets super sketchy, and I think everybody there, like, well, not everybody, but just seeing on social media and stuff, like, people are just gnarly out there, and it's like, it's cool because it's people that. Some of them don't even have Instagram or don't even like tell you what they're doing, So it's
Totally.
like cool. It's a cool vibe like that. Everybody just kind of, it's pure like passion, and they're just going up there and doing like gnarly shit, like rope, like glacier shit, like rappelling into crazy lines and finding these like unique spines and stuff. So it's cool to see. But when we were there, it was like really bad avi danger, and so we were kind of more like hitting jumps, and we were like finding like north facing rolls and good landings and stuff with like nice runouts, and so we were more on like a jump trip. But it was fun because I mean that European aesthetic is wild. It's fucking beautiful.
Yeah, there's no sleds and everything.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like walk in.
Totally. Yeah. That's why we kind of like exchanged Japan for Europe. We're like, oh, I guess we'll just fucking go there. But yeah,
is it the same? They don't have sleds in Japan either, right?
I think they're getting. I've seen some videos of people like Dara was ripping a sled. I've never actually even been to Japan. I want to go.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I've never made it there. I would love to go.
Yeah.
But just hasn't really quite lined up. So
I'm in the same boat. I'd love to go, but I feel like I have to go.
Right.
There's definitely.
For sure. You got it. Yeah. We got to make it, Eric.
Yeah, exactly. Catch one of those unbelievable 100-centimeter days or whatever it is.
Yeah, totally.
It's insane there. I saw I never even knew this was a thing, but the people were like suffocating inbounds, just like falling forward, and they couldn't get
insane,
up. They can't push themselves out.
So like, seems like such like light, fluffy snow too, So you're just like disappear.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Yeah, I know that feeling of like you go to push yourself out of something, and you're like, oh no, there's nothing to push.
Oh
on.
Shit.
Yeah.
I
mean, grab a bunch of snow and push it down, push it down, push it down, and push up. I think. But who knows, man?
Totally.
I'm excited to go check it out.
Me too. Yeah. It looks like a cool rad culture, and a bunch of people snowboarding, and
you have to bring the family there. It'd be dope to do a family trip.
Be a sick little like Christmas trip, huh?
Yeah. My kids would like to go.
Yeah.
My wife would like to go.
Eat good food, ride POW.
Oof. I just went better. I went to China this year for the first time, and I was like blown away by the food and the people.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Cool.
It was dope.
That's super cool.
We didn't shred very much. We went to an indoor, and I'm like, if this is the future, we're bummed.
Yeah. Gonna go to the ocean, huh?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, I'm old enough now that, in 20, 30 years, I'm not going to be riding at 80 years old, I don't think.
Well, you never know.
I know, Canuck is ripping at 62. It just keeps pushing. Like,
it's
people
wild,
keep not stopping.
The stoke is still there.
Stoke is real. I remember looking at a 50-year-old guy going, holy shit, I hope that I can shred when I'm 50. That'd be awesome.
Totally. I think like, you look at surfing, and people surf till their late age, and it's like kind of just depends on your approach, like some people will like do like more high impact, but then you see people that were like super gnarly surfers, and they're kind of more just like going out when it's right. And I think people are doing the same thing with snowboarding, like Japan's a perfect example, going there for a month and getting your fix of good snow, and it seems like Sean
Farmer was like such a nut bar back in the heyday.
Yeah.
And hearing him say like he just rides to the conditions now, like he's not frothing so hard that he's gonna go out and backflip on ice or something. If he's on ice, he's riding like a super stiff board and just railing turns or whatever he's doing, right? Like it's kind of, the sport has matured.
Totally.
It used to be just straight chaos.
Go as big as you can whenever. Yeah.
And just like ride on like on a building, scare people. Like that was like a part of it. Like,
totally.
skiers are looking at you, spray them or freak out the staff of the place. Yeah, like
it was raw.
Yeah, it was raw.
Fucking cool. Yeah,
and then go get kicked out of the bar, get kicked out of the hotel. It
was pretty cool. That area looked pretty really sick.
Bryn was showing me like what people like that are doing now, like in Florida, like building ramps and lighting them on fire at the end. Swamp Fest. I was like,
oh yeah, that shit's gnarly, huh? Yeah, just in the middle of the swamp in Florida. So wild.
Yeah.
Pretty sure anybody can go too. You just go be a fucking ruckus for a week.
I would not go.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah.
I mean, I just it's not for me. There's not like a bunch of 50-year-old men kicking it there. It's a bunch of young kids,
some southern folk,
going off. Yeah,
totally.
Yeah. Rad, man. Well, thanks so much for doing a podcast.
Thank you, Eric. Yeah, appreciate it.
Good luck in the contest. You don't need that. Have fun tomorrow and just ride and
we'll do.
Rip it. Yeah.
Stoked to shred. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Enjoy the rest of your season. Cool. Miracle March is here.
Thanks, man. I know it's here. Yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna go up and try and get in that back bowl.
Yeah, you should. Looking like it's like might break up there.
Yeah, that's. Imagine I get up there and it like breaks. Because I'm getting the photos.
Oh, no, not the lift, like the clouds.
No, that's what I mean.
Oh, yeah.
No, the lift.
Yeah. The lift's running. Yeah.
The lift's running good.
Yeah.
No, I mean, like, if because the crowd was, like, insane. People were like, I'm in line for the Stoke chair. And it was, like, 10 times as big as it was yesterday.
Jesus, yeah.
Okay, maybe double.
Yeah.
No, maybe 10 times, man.
Gnarly, yeah.
People know about Revelstoke.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it's no secret.
No. I mean, even a couple of years ago when we came here on a weekend, it wasn't gnarly.
Right, yeah.
Crowds. It was like one of the things you said, oh, there's no crowds here.
Yeah.
Now there's like
it's
people
crazy.
are here. Yeah. Which is good.
Funny. Yeah, totally.
People are outside.
Cool.
People
are getting
everywhere.
it. Yeah, that's what it's about.
Yeah.
They're getting it. Yeah.
Sick, dude.
Hell yeah.
Thanks,
Eric.
All right.
Thanks, bruh.
FNRad shoutouts this week to Blake Moller. Thanks for doing the show. Congratulations on a 4th place finish this year at the Natural Selection Championships shortly after this interview. Shoutouts to Steve Maddox, JP Vash, Heinrich Donneberg, Chris Green, Jamie Shaw, Brandon Bailey, Richard Goodsell, Gentle Brad, and Marty and Keatley. Thank you guys for supporting the show directly. Patreon rules. Be sure to come back next week for more FNRad snowboarding presented by Flojoy Water and brought to you by FNRad Productions.